Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to Fix That Rush. Today, we are finally getting to use the Sneaky Goblins. Just about an hour ago, I went ahead and activated them. I did a little bit of farming, and they are ridiculous for farming. I'm using probably 8 to 9 Sneaky Goblins per attack and getting massive loot. So, today's video is going to be a little bit different, I assume. I don't know for sure, but I think we're going to have to do probably an extra few attacks just to fill out the video like I normally do, because the attacks aren't going to last as long, and I shouldn't be using my full army by any means on most of these bases. Now, if I do find one of those massive loot raids, I will probably use some spells I have cooked up. I cooked up a jump spell and an extra heal spell just for this attack, just in case I do need to dive into the base. I can drop that jump and send in some sneaky goblins to grab some loot inside the base as well. And I will also have my heroes to back them up, and the clan council with Valkyries in it. I think I'm going to keep the Valkyries in there and keep that blimp just in case I just need to dive in to a small area and crash that blimp down. But in between episodes, I did actually finish out all level 10 walls. As you can see, all of these got finished, and I'm going to pop this notch out. And I actually notched it here at the last level 11 wall that I did with the wall rings way back, and I didn't actually do any more wall upgrades. I do have 9 million gold, so I do have the ability to do them, but I went ahead and kept that gold because there was no need to spend it. I wasn't full, so I went ahead and held on to that. So I already have the army ready, and I should have some sneaky goblins running amok behind them. So let's jump on out and try to grab some loot. And here we go. It's bases like these that the sneaky goblins should do pretty well on. So one of these sneaky goblins should take out each of these collectors and mines. So, and actually, I probably don't even need to use one for each mine, especially when they're clumped up. We can just use one or two and see what they grab from around them. Okay, let's send one in over here, and it should get through both of these, I believe. Come on, one shot. There we go. And we're going to send two in on the storages and see how far that gets us as well. Okay, that works out very well. We'll send one in here. And as soon as this one goes down, we'll send in another one for the next one. It should get some good damage off. Oh, we might need to send one more in. There we go. And let's see. What can we do to grab this one? This one's going to try to beat through this wall, which is fine. It shouldn't be affected by anything. I don't know if that mortar is out of range or not. It seems to be. So we're going to let that one work through the wall. And we're going to send in 3 to this storage all the way in here. Should be just fine to make it through. We're going to send in 3 to this dark elixir drill as well, because I want them to run in to that storage in there as well. Go ahead and send a few more behind those, because their sneakiness wears off after a few seconds, so we need to make sure they do get all the way in there. So let's see, we've got a lot of the loot so far, and this goblin's going to go in here. Let's go ahead and send in another one on that one, and I'm going to send in quite a few on this just to make sure we get the dark elixir out of this drill. Let's send in a few from the top here as well. Make sure that one goes down. And now the rest of the loot, I believe, should be in the town hall compartment, if I am not mistaken. So what we can do is we can actually just send in a few sneaky goblins on this corner, and it should break it open. Yeah, they do quite a bit of damage, so let's just let them work through. There we go. And we're going to send in the king, the queen, and the grand warden. And we're just going to start spamming in some more sneaky goblins, just like so. And we're going to hold, well, you just go ahead and spam them all in. Pop the king's ability. We're going to pop the grand warden ability right in there for that tornado trap. And come on, tornado. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, come on, get in there, get on that town hall. They should, yep, get it down, and they're going to die to that explosion. That is okay. So what we did miss is, let's pop the queen's ability and hop on out of there so we can save their life. So 871,000 gold, 850,000 elixir, and 7,000 dark elixir for just 90 super goblins in cost. So it was a full army of sneaky goblins, and let's see what they cost actually. 67,000 elixir. That is less than my Barch cost me, and I got a lot more loot out of them. So let's go ahead and train them up again. I feel like I might actually fill up my storages. I didn't expect to, but that may actually happen with these sneaky goblins. They are just crazy good for farming. And as I said before I actually unlocked them, or finished them rather, before I finished off the max level of goblins, I think this is a very good investment. 50,000 Dark Elixir for an entire week of this type of farming, that is crazy. I'm going to get well more than 50,000 Dark Elixir. I actually have today. So I had 54,000 Dark Elixir when I started, and then I used 50,000 on the Sneaky Goblins. I'm back up to 68,000 Dark Elixir. So in less than one boost, I've already recouped that 50,000 Dark Elixir to move on to gaining an extra 14,000 so far, and that's on the up and up. We're just going to continue to build up that number. That's in 1 hour. Think of what I can do in 7 days' time that I have these sneaky goblins. So we are good to go. We're going to wait to just the next few seconds and get the king back up and running, and we're going to run back out and see if we can find another crazy loot grab just like that one. And this one seems like another easy loot grab. It is a completely dead base, so all we have to really worry about is the collectors and mines. So let's go ahead and send in some sneaky goblins for these on the outside. And then we're going to worry about the ones on the interior walls that we're going to have to break through. They're low-level walls, so these sneaky goblins shouldn't actually have too much of a problem breaking in. We're going to just send in a few to this level 9 wall, and they're going to bust through it like it is no problem. They're going to go for the storage, unfortunately, but we do have one champion. There we go. A few champions grabbing the loot from the collectors. So let's send in just a few on this level 8 wall. They should bust through that. Yep. So let's go ahead and send in a few on this one as well as this one. And then we're going to see what we're missing in terms of loot. I do see one collector over on the left side that we do need to grab. And other than that, I believe that's going to be it. As soon as this... Okay, let's send in another one to grab the gold out of this collector here. There we go. That mine goes down, and then we're gonna... Oh, come on. Okay, we'll send in a few to get these storages taken care of first. And then these should, yep, bust through this wall and grab the last collector right there of the elixir. And that is all the loot. Let's go ahead and cut out. Didn't have to use all my goblins, that is awesome. That means we're gaining even more profit. 647,000 gold, 675,000 elixir, and over 5,000 dark elixir. Easy loot grabs, just spamming just a few goblins here and there, and they cut through the walls just like butter and grab the loot from the inside. So I thought I was going to need some wall breakers with this. I don't think that's the case, actually. I think I'm just going to run all 90 sneaky goblins, and they're going to bust through the walls on their own and grab the loot all by themselves. So let's recoup those 46 sneaky goblins and keep them training up. And again, no need to wait. We have all of our goblins ready because we didn't even use all the ones from our previous army. So let's run back out for another raid. I didn't have to search but 2 times to find this one right here. So let's go ahead and grab all of its loot. It's just like the others. A few compartments that I can just sneak into after I take out the outside collectors. Let's go ahead and get these goblins working, doing their magic. One sneaky goblin just grabbing all of the loot out of these outside collectors and mines. And let's see, where's the dark elixir? I have a feeling, okay, so one here, and the last one's up here. So shouldn't be too much a problem. Let's send in 5 on these walls, and they should cut through them pretty easily. They are only level 10, so that's Town Hall 9 level, just like mine are at this point. Okay, and let's... We're going to send in about... Oh, gosh, they're going for the storage first. Okay, that's fine. These didn't even make it through the wall. Let's go ahead and send extra there, and let's send in just a few there. Do I need to send in some more for... Yes, I do. Let's send in 4 more for that, and they're good. Now, I'm missing Dark Elixir. Go ahead and send some more in for this wall. They should grab what's in this one pretty quick. I sent in quite a few, probably 10 of them to get through the wall, and they should make it through this just fine. There we go. And just a little bit of gold left somewhere, a tiny bit, not worth wasting any more goblins. Go ahead and cut right out. I am taking a lot of defeats with this, though. That's going to be a slight problem. I may swap between this and my Barch just to keep my trophies up. As of right now, I should be in Crystal 2, depending on how many trophies I've dropped so far, but 607,000 gold, 569,000 elixir, and again, 5,400 dark elixir. That seems to be a trend with these max dark elixir drills. 5,400 seems to be that sweet spot. But the loot is insane. I didn't think I'd be getting this much loot, and I have dropped, actually, to Crystal 3. Oh no, I've been demoted. That's okay. As I said, I don't really want to go below Crystal 3, but if I find some loot down there while I am sort of dropping with these goblins, it'll be okay. I will just get myself pumped right back up with some Barch. I'll make sure to get the 50% on these bases and jump back up. But let's go ahead and train up some more sneaky goblins. We're actually going to wait these 3 minutes because my boost seems to have ran out. Oh, actually, no, I am still boosted. So it's just going to take me 3 minutes to recoup the last of these sneaky goblins. We'll wait on this and go back out for the last attack of the video. Stay tuned. All right, this might be a little bit of a challenge, but we're going to see if we can grab all the loot off of this dead Town Hall 12. Nothing on the outside besides this one elixir collector. Everything else is inside the base, and that's going to be okay. So let's go ahead and get some goblins working in here, breaking through these walls. And we're going to do the same right up here up top. And hopefully they get through with enough force to grab some of this stuff before I send in some extras. And it looks like that is going to be the case. I'm going to have to work through some storages up here on this top side, and that is okay. So, sneaky goblins are going to have to do some work here. I'm actually going to send some in right here to bust through this wall as well. And let's see what's going on the top side. Top side seems to be clear. We just have this bottom side to worry about. Let's go ahead and send in some more sneaky goblins in here. Now, what's going to be a problem is probably going to be this drill right here, but we're going to see, make sure these do grab this drill. And, oh, yes, they did get it. Awesome. So, we're missing some gold somewhere too. Oh, it's right next to this, it seems. Okay, so let's see. They are going to go ahead and go in and target that wall. We're going to hold off on the rest of these until they bust through this wall and send more in behind to stay sneaky. And the drill goes, oh, drill goes down. And let's see about the gold mine. Gold mine goes down. That is all of the loot. We're going to hold on to the last 15 goblins. I was going to try to make a push for the town hall to win the attack. I tell you what, this is what we're going to do. We're going to send in the blimp, and we're going to see if these Valkyries can get the job done under this rage to grab that town hall before they get roasted. Come on, make it across the wall. Come on. Oh, did they make it? They didn't. Let's go ahead and rage them up. They bust through the wall, take out the queen, take out the clan castle. Come on, get through. Oh, they didn't go to the town hall. One did, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Oh, that's going to be a wasted clan castle. That is a shame. Luckily, it didn't cost me anything, so let's go ahead and leave that. I was just going to try to win the attack, but not going to happen. 615,000 gold, 600,000 elixir, and 4,000 dark elixir, and we got every drop of loot on that base possible. There was nothing in the storages, the town hall, or the clan castle. So, look at that. We actually capped out our elixir all the way, which I wasn't actually expecting, but I'm happy we did because we needed 13 million elixir for today's upgrades. So, as you can see, the goblins finished up in the lab. So I have max goblins now as well as a max Barch, and that is why we waited so long to do the sneaky goblins, is because we wanted them to be max. Why not? We were working on them. We might as well let them get max before we started using them. I'm happy we did that. Now, today, we could do a very expensive upgrade in the lab, but we're not going to because I have one more army camp to do. That's going to be 9 million elixir. And what I'm going to do today is I think I'm going to go ahead and do the lightning spell, going to level 6, because I do occasionally use them. And I think it's a really strong thing to use on even a rushed base because they can help your Barch or your goblins as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do this 4 million elixir, 6-day upgrade going to level 6. And we have quite a few upgrades for this. I believe 3, because at level 8, it'll be 1 from max at Town Hall 12. And I believe that is going to be the max for Town Hall 12 would be 8. So 4 million elixir, 6-day upgrade in the lab. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. So that leaves me with 10 million elixir, and let's go ahead and get this army camp going. 9 million elixir. It's going to be a 14-day upgrade. 2 weeks, and I'll have all max camps for Town Hall 12. And let's go ahead and do this 9 million elixir right about now, and we'll move it on over to the max side with the rest of them. That leaves me with 2 more builders to use, and I have 83,000 dark elixir. My queen is going to take 86,000, so I need 3,000 dark elixir. Fear not, I do have some dark elixir laying around. This is 10,000. I have 11 days until this season ends. I think I want to go ahead and hold on to that actually for now. And let's see what I have in the treasury. So, oh, this doesn't get me there though. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to actually hold on to what is in my clan castle, and I'm going to grab this 10,000 Dark Elixir from the Silver Pass. And you know what? Let's go ahead and grab this million elixir as well. I was going to hold on to it, but we'll go ahead and use it up. So the Queen upgrade is going to be 86,000 Dark Elixir going to level 28, and a 5-day upgrade will have her back, but we don't need her since we're using Sneaky Goblins for this week anyway, so she'll be back before my Sneaky Goblins are even done with. So 86,000 Dark Elixir right about now. Awesome. So that leaves me with 2 more builders. One I'm going to use, the other I'm going to hold on to for walls, because these Sneaky Goblins are going to come in clutch to get a lot of these walls finished up. So I do keep that builder. Let's go ahead and use the other builder I'm going to use, and that's going to be for this right here, the Elixir Collector, because, wait, I have 2 million. Decisions. This one would catch up to the other 2 Dark Elixir drills going to level 5. Let's go ahead and do it, because the Dark Elixir is more important than the Elixir at this point. So 2 million Elixir into the Dark Elixir drill going to level 5. I need to get these resource buildings up and going anyway. I'll likely do a lot more of these resource buildings now that my camps are finished, and I don't have to do a spell factory, a dark spell factory. Only the barracks and 2 dark barracks will have to worry about, which I'm not worried about at the moment anyway. So 2 million elixir into the Dark Elixir drill, and a 3-day upgrade will have it up to level 5, caught up with the others. That's going to be all of the elixir I have. Luckily, I do have some stashed back. Let's go ahead and collect this. I was going to hold on to it, but again, it doesn't always work out that way. Let's go ahead and train those up and get that back in action. We'll request for some troops. I wanted to make sure that I had an extra army just in case, so that way I had enough elixir left over after that. Thank you, Lippy Dippy, for the rage spell. Now, let's go ahead and get some of these walls done. I can do 13. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, and that should 13. Yes, 13 million gold into walls. Going to level 11 now. The lava walls, the Town Hall 10 level walls, finally pushing through with the rest of these wall upgrades. So 13 million gold into 13 walls, and let's do this. Yes, I really want to do it. And that is all the gold I've got. Let's notch this back, and then we're going to go ahead and pop this notch out right here and move this back into place. So that is all the upgrades I'm going to do today. These Sneaky Goblins are amazing. They do some crazy good work, as you can see, and they're very inexpensive and do a lot better than Barch even. It is ridiculous. So that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Fix That Rush. You are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.